We make lattes in this van. Whoa! Cabinets and drawers are hard to make, but this is something that I want to do. This is my extended bed. Slow the heck down! My name is Eris. This is my van, Penny. She's a Ford Transit 150. Come on in for a tour. So I could not build upper cabinets, so instead I opted for a easy shelf system. This is just wood and copper piping, and it works awesome. But up here I store, this is random pantry, produce items. This is all my oils, hot sauce, and coffee things, along with some just cute stuff. These are my candles, and then this is my junk basket. Everything just gets thrown in there. My favorite part of the van is this wall. It's kind of just a collection of things that I have gotten through my travels. I've spent the majority of this winter in and out of my grandparents' house. I'm really close with them. And so a lot of this wall is them, and it really just makes this place feel like home. Like, that's my grandma's, that little bus that looks like a van if you want to think about it that way. Every morning in this van we make honey cinnamon lattes. So we got the espresso maker right here and the milk frother right here. Great way to start the day. Here we have the 2-burner oven and stove. The stove and oven combo is great. Having an oven in the winter, especially when you do not have a diesel heater, is awesome, because if it's freezing out, you're like, what am I gonna bake for dinner tonight? And your van's warm, and it's really awesome. Over here, we have just I wanted everything to sort of look very like I was inside of an apartment. So copper sink to go with the name Penny. Nice, normal electric pump, pretty awesome. The gray tank drains into that, and then I can plug it up so that it fills up this instead. Otherwise, I can just have it drain straight out the bottom with this little valve right here. So down here is all storage, kitchen stuff. I really love this. I did not make these. I paid to have these made because cabinets and drawers are hard to make. This is the pantry. It stores all of my crazy sauces and random things and a lot of snacks. I have a lot of pantry space, but this one's pretty sweet. And then these drawers both hold plates, bowls, cooking utensils, basically everything that you need in the kitchen, but just one of them. This is my Dometic fridge. I love it. It's a 12-volt fridge, but it is incredibly small. Make sure you measure out how big it is and be like, is that going to be a big enough fridge? I really like to cook, so it's hard to have a really small fridge, but still great, very energy efficient. Here's a little peek. Love Oatly. Oatly, sponsor me. Just kidding. All right, and up here is my bathroom slash spice rack. Bathroom stuff, and then random cooking spices and just random things for my kitchen. So all of the measurements for my van went from here to there based off of this table swiveling over my bed. I found this YouTube video of an easy swivel table, and it's basically just galvanized piping. This is my extended bed. You can put the pillows that way and sleep this way, really spread out. It becomes a king-size bed. You know, if there's 2 people in here, it's nice to have a little bit extra room. So in here is my toilet. Just move these cushions up. It's a cassette toilet, so it's got a little compartment on the bottom that I just take out and flush down a toilet. It's small enough that I can fit it into like a grocery bag so nobody knows what I'm doing, which is awesome. And it's just like a little regular toilet on the inside, and all my bathroom products live in here as well. And this entire thing, like I said, I like to cook, is all just food. Before the pandemic, I was living in New York City, well, Brooklyn to be exact, and doing the New York City life, and I loved it. I love the energy there. But when the pandemic hit, I lost my job and moved back to Colorado with my parents and was taking a lot of solo camping trips, and I met a guy in a parking lot who did van life. Camped together that night, and he kept asking me, like, why not? Why not do it? Why not do it? And he called me van curious, which I thought was pretty funny. And basically on the car ride home, I really just sat with it and thought about it and just followed my instinct, and I was like, I think that this is something that I want to do. So went home and started the research process. It took me about a month to research things and find a van. I started building it, and then 7 weeks later I was on the road. This is another one of my favorite parts of the van is my penny porthole. It's just a marine boat window that opens like this. I can just turn the fan on full blast and it blows my hair back from this penny porthole, and I love it. And my roommate at the time when I was building the van did this penny border all across it, and it's just so awesome. Here's some of my 120 volt plugs, my switch for my inverters right here, and my 3-prong 120 volt things live in there as well. Again, with the simple storage, I opted for baskets for my clothes. It works really well. These are all clothes, t-shirts, hats, long sleeves. Over here we've got pants, and shorts. It's a really awesome, easy system. And then my bed is such a lovely place to be. It's a full-size bed minus a few inches as it goes, but it's okay because it fits me. My roommate was actually getting rid of a mattress that he had bought just a year previously at the time of my build, and so he asked me to take it to the curb for him, and so I took it to the curb and straight to my van, and now I have like a really nice mattress in my van. It's crazy because it is 10 inches tall, so I'm losing a lot on it, but my bed is so comfortable that it's worth it. And again, one of those things that really makes it feel like home. This is one of my favorite things that I own. I got it when I was 15 and I was studying abroad in Brazil, and I've had it ever since, and it's been in all my rooms, so that's awesome to have in here. Again, pants, towels. I'm a very clean person, so I have a lot of rags that I go through on the regular. This is a thermometer. It's got a sensor outside and one inside of it, so I know the temperature inside the van and outside the van, which is really nice. This is my water heater for the shower. I just love it because it's a magnetic thing, so there's just a lot of different, again, things that I picked up on my travels. This magnet and this magnet, again, are things that I've had my whole life. So I just really love those things, and they have their own special spot in the van. So I'm pretty weird about lighting, so that was very important in the van for me. I really like low and yellow lighting, so all of these are just under cabinet lighting, basically. And then these are lights that I honestly don't turn on that much. You don't realize when you are building an overhead light that it's literally gonna be overhead, which is a little bit much sometimes, but really nice when I need to look for something or I need bright light. These are really awesome. Before van life, I was, a happy person, but a pretty stressed out person, and a lot of stress symptoms were manifesting themselves in my body in really kind of crazy physical ways. And so when I was able to slow down during quarantine and spend some time out in nature, I really was healed by those trips during the lockdowns and just camping out. Then when I would go back home, I would feel very anxious and just really not myself. And I knew that that was a really special feeling that I needed to kind of maintain. So when the van situation sort of came about, it really wasn't about going into the van to escape my problems. I knew that it was going into the van because I didn't know how to be alone and I didn't know how to take care of myself, and I knew that I was gonna have to learn how to do those things in the van, and I'm only 7 months into it, and like, yes, those things have happened. Have they been easy? Hell no. But oh my God, it's the most worth it thing. Like, not only do I get to live a really beautiful, magical lifestyle, but I'm also been really tremendously healed by it, and that is, you know, priceless. So the curtain rod took a while to figure out what I was gonna do, but my friend Dom suggested these little clips that are in like the garage storage section of Home Depot. And I just put some copper piping, clipped it up to the ceiling, and it works like a charm. So this basket didn't exist when I hit the road, but found it at my grandparents' house. Figured I could use this as more storage. It's been great. Shoe basket, water bottle storage, leash storage, all around storage. I can also shove a lot of stuff under here, which is awesome. This lay I got at Schoolypalooza. That was a really awesome community of van life and bus life people experience that I had. So this brings nice memories, and you know, gotta have your on-the-go toilet paper. So right there when you need it. This is my Mr. Buddy heater. I would love to have a diesel heater because I'm the coldest person ever all the time. But for now it works great. It just uses little 1 pound propane tanks and it heats my van pretty well. I have a lot of sweaters, so they needed a big space. I could definitely make the space bigger, but right now it works awesome for all of my sweaters rolled up here. Reese's cute little dog clothes, yellow rain jacket, super cute. Bags for groceries, more bags. All right, this is the back of Penny, the garage, if you will. Back here we have all of my electrical stuff, my batteries and my inverter. All of the other electrical components live in this corner. This is a big giant box. It extends all the way to the back, so lots of storage in there. My paddleboard's in there, camping stuff. And then back there, sort of in the back, we have a 40-gallon water tank, and then in front of it there is just a barbecue-sized propane tank, which is in a sealed box that's vented out the bottom for safety. There's also a carbon monoxide detector right back there. And then, yeah, this is just storage, and whatever other stuff that I don't access very much is kind of hidden back there. Tools, you know, office stuff, that kind of thing. But a lot of shoes back here too. I love my shoes. I got rid of a lot of things, but my shoes, I just couldn't get rid of a lot of them. I don't wear most of these that are back here. I have another shoe bin, but I love my shoes. So some things you can't part ways with, but part ways with most stuff. The van life community is so awesome. It's like, I like to describe it as, it's like Mr. Rogers' neighborhood. You know, everybody loves their neighbor. We hang out with each other, we share with each other, you know, we all care about each other, but you're on wheels and you get to go travel to beautiful places together, and you skip all the superficial stuff and you're just have deep instant connections with people. And that's something that you don't really find other places, and I'm incredibly grateful for the van life community. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed that tour as much as I enjoyed giving it to you guys. You can follow me on Instagram at whereiseris, E-R-I-S, and you can follow my thrifting page at chaotic.cotton on Instagram. See ya!